In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch an instance in the VPC using Cloud Extender. Here I have created two VPC containers. To launch an instance, you can either use Instance tab or Wizard tab. Here we want to show you how to use Wizard tab. And we want to show you how to launch an instance from AWS console. The first step is to determine the subnet ID and VPC ID where you wish to launch your instance. And then you go to AWS console. After you launch an instance, you come back, go to the next step. So to determine the VPC ID and subnet ID, we go to dashboard. And for this example, I'm going to show you how to launch from Project 1. So click on Project 1 and make a note of the VPC ID and the subnet. See here, we like to create from a private subnet and take a note of the subnet ID and the subnet CIDR. Click OK. Now we go to AWS console to launch the instance. And we like to launch one from Ubuntu server. Configure instance details. Here is where you need to select the VPC ID, Project 1, and private subnet, and launch. Now I'm going to use a key pair that I have created earlier to launch this instance. Now you notice now this instance is being started, and take a note of the instance ID. Now we return to Cloud Extender to complete our setup configuration. And we just finished the step 2, so we click next to go to next step. The last step of launching the instance with Cloud Extender is to do an instance association. The idea is that you associate the instance you have just created with the Cloud Extender Elastic IP address, which was created earlier by your admin. So you simply click, in this example, we want to do an address association. You can also choose to do a port mapping association or as an alternative method to access the instance. As you can see, the instance we have just created has been mapped to a Cloud Extender Elastic IP. As a note, we also send an email to the account holder about this operation, the instance ID and the Elastic IP, with examples and multiple examples on how to use it, how to access the instance. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to access this instance. I'm going to use a PartyGen extern because this is a Linux instance, and I use the key pair that I have stored earlier. And the IP address I will use to access the instance is the Cloud Extender Elastic IP. Since this is a Ubuntu instance, log in as Ubuntu. There you go. Now we're in the instance. Just extra information, if later you need to delete this association, you come to Instance tab and look at the access and disassociate and associate, and this gives you, and the list will show you the list of the association that you have created so far. For example, this is the instance we have created, and this is the association. So that's it for this video.